Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome to a test drive unlimited solar crown video. I'm just here so I can see what the this new update's gonna be like. See if it fixed the AI difficulty with the racing. But I don't think they did.
I've heard a lot about you
I
recently.
think it's still gonna
I
be
want
the
to see
same
what you can
business.
do. A very good friend
What
of
happened?
mine contacted me. Maybe you've heard of her before. She's a former Solar Crown legend. She's created a special event on Ibiza to pit the streets and shops against each other. It's time for us to leave our mark on Europe and put the shops back in their place.
Can I not do that? I gotta travel to this
Best drivers
place?
in our family to go there. Can I count you in? Head over there once you've made up your mind. My friend is waiting for you there.
Yeah, I ain't gonna be doing all of that. I just want to see what the racing feels like. I don't care about none of that extra stuff. Let's just find the race that I didn't win in. What about this one? Second place? Yeah, let's do this. I'm like, yeah, they can add all the stuff they want to add. My thing is like, am I going to have fun while playing this game? Like, am I gonna, because the thing is this. I know there are gonna be a lot of people getting on me about how overall I feel about this game, but here's the thing: when you play any video game out there, you don't play a video game to lose. Like, that's like if you're playing Spider-Man, one of the Spider-Man games, you don't play as Spider-Man just to be out here losing fights left and right. Then what's the point of even playing the game? It's like my thing is this: the game, it ain't focused on me, but at the same time, when you spend $90, you don't be spending $90 be out here just to lose races. If that's the case, I'll go out and play a free racing game just so it would make more sense if I was losing races. But it's like I'm playing this game by myself. Two things they need to add. They need to add offline mode so you don't have to worry about like, oh, I gotta wait for servers to be back up and all that stuff. They need to work on an offline mode, and then they need to work on adding a difficulty like settings. Not like, oh, we're gonna come out with updates to fix the AI. No, you need to have something where it's easy, medium, hard. That's it. But let's see where this game is at, man. So I really don't have no hope for it because it's just every time when I play this game, I just get stressed out to the point where I don't even want to play it no more. So it's like if they tone down the AI to where I could be out here winning races and it's no problem, then okay, cool. And I just know there'll be people out there like, oh, because there's another video game I was criticizing. I just have a feeling people will comment talking about, oh, you want the developers to hold your hand with the game. No, I just want to, the thing is this, if I pay $90 for a video game, I want my own experience, not the experience that they give me. It's like I spent $90 to play a game and have fun, not to get stressed out and not want to play the game no more. So... but yeah, they just need to add an offline mode. I don't care for racing online against people. If I want to do that, that should be a choice, not something that I'm forced to do. So that's why I want an offline mode, just so I'm streaming and recording content. It's like I ain't got to worry about people being toxic. Like, do they not realize that there's people that can be racist online? Last thing I need is somebody to be racist while I'm streaming, so... yeah, that's something that they haven't worked on is the turning in this game. Turning is still feels like you trying to turn a bus. What's the point of even talking about stuff or reviewing the video game and leaving feedback if they ain't even gonna listen? They adding stuff that we don't even care for. It's like, bruh, yeah, it's dope that you guys added a whole new area for us to go to, but it's like, fam, listen to the people that got frustrations with this game. I can't remember where exactly I seen that, but I do remember them saying there's all like, oh, positive feedback makes us work on the game more, or something like that. I can't remember if it was Steam or Twitter, but I'm like, fam, no, you guys need to be listening to all forms of feedback, not just some, all of it. Because I'm like, it shouldn't feel like I'm turning a bus on a Ford Mustang. I feel like any sports car, it's going to be a lot easier to turn. And it's funny how, like, when they mention, because I just remember with this game, people were mentioning, like, oh, you're just one of them Forza fans. Fam, I done played Gran Turismo. I done played Assetto Corsa. I'm trying to think of some other racing games I done played. Need for Speed. I mean, that ain't really like a racing sim. But I done played a lot of different, racing simulators out there. I never had an issue with turning. With a steering wheel controller or with a regular controller. Oh, and Grid Legends. I'm trying to think of some other racing games out there. Yeah, I done played a lot of different racing games. I have to say that's like the one game that like I tried to major in. Is major. I meant to sound like I'm in college or something. Well, I played the majority of the games that I do be trying to look for are racing games. But yeah, it's like, I mean, you know, they should definitely work on the turning though. Turning shouldn't feel like I'm turning a bus. Not in no Mustang. The thing is this though. So it's like I'm winning this race. Is it gonna be like this for all the races? Because I don't want this to be a situation where it's like, okay, I play a lot of this game and then it's just right back to the same old, like, oh, can't win no races. Cars are just magically faster than mine. Like, I don't like that. I don't like going through stuff like that. You know, the thing is this. If that's the case, where it's like I'm going to be out here winning races, then they need to leave it at that. They need to, how the difficulty is with these cars, they need to leave it where it's at. But, made it to, how did I make that much money? By doing what? Oh, it must be, because then I have like 700, I got what? I got $300,000 for doing a race? There ain't no way. There is no way possible I got that much money by just doing a race or winning a race. I gotta see something real quick. Because there's no way possible you getting that much money by just winning a race. But they need to leave it at where it's like, okay, like that's where the difficulty needs to be at, where the person that's playing the game feels like that they're a good racer, but not somebody that's like you're playing a racing game to lose. What are they talking about? I made $1 million. I don't even remember buying any cars in this game. But it's like, if not that, then they need to have it where it's like turning is a lot easier. But I'll continue playing the game. I'll stream it and stuff. But yeah, it's just there's a lot that they need to work on with Test Drive. You know, it's like, to me, it's like the game is still in a state where I can't fully support it right now. But at some point in time, like, I would like to play more of the game. Like, the thing is this. I might have been overly critical of this game, but I feel like stuff like that's what's going to make developers come out with a better game. It's like, you have to be critical. Look at games like Batman Arkham Knight. No Man's Sky, Cyberpunk 2077, them games that were like overwhelmingly negative, and now look at them. Batman Arkham Knight is going, it still gets talked about till this day. And how many video games have they done came out talking about like Gotham? Because what was that, Gotham Knight? They're comparing, I just remember when Batman Arkham Knight had came out, that game was one of the most hated games I remember. I think that was one of the first few times I seen a game at an overwhelmingly negative rating on Steam. So anyways, they come out with that game bombs, nobody likes it, but eventually they started working on it, doing all these different things, and now look at it. It's one of the most, it's probably the best Batman game out there. And then with Gotham Knight, you would think, okay, like, we learned from Batman Arkham Knight, so let's do something with Gotham Knight. They bombed with that game, so I really don't know where it stands with that. But anyways, then with No Man's Sky, when that game came out, it bombed. It wasn't good. Now look at it. It still gets talked about till this day. What else? Helldivers 2, I remember that game bomb. I'm trying to think of some other games. Yeah, it's like when them games be getting bad ratings at the start, And I just feel like that's because like a lot of people, it's like, yeah, we have to be critical in order for this game to be good. It's like if we out here saying good things about this game, and I just wish people would understand that and stop trying to defend this game. There ain't no defense for it. The game isn't in a good state right now. Once when the game gets in a good state, you don't have to worry about me making videos like this talking bad about the game. I'll say good things about the game. That's if I'm having a good time with it. But the funny thing is like all the stuff that I've been saying ever since I started playing this game has been literally the whole fan base of Test Drive. That's what they've been saying too. You know, there's probably like what? It's like there's like 90% of the people that are saying the same thing that I'm saying, and then there's that 10% that's like, oh, well, the game, it's good in my opinion. Yeah, in your opinion, not everybody else's opinion. There's a lot of, why? Because my thing is this, if the game is all that good, why is the game currently sitting at a mostly negative on Steam? Like, and that's what all the reviews, and then with the recent reviews, it's mixed. And then and that's because they like, yeah, after 3 months of being like on the shelves, they had to come out with some updates to do something. All right, so and then on here, let's just see where the reviews are at on here, because I don't think it's good on here either. Yeah, barely even like a little over 2 stars. So it's like, fam, it's one of those things where it's like, look, this game isn't in a good state. And I'm like, the reason why I've been so critical of it, because this is the version of it that I bought, the gold edition. So I bought the most expensive edition because they was like, oh yeah, that's you get to play it early and things. I go ahead and get a game that I can play early just to have it where it's like I can't even have fun with it and can't even play it how I want to play it. Yeah, of course a person's gonna be mad about that. You spend $90 on a game, anybody's gonna be mad that they can't have fun with that game. So I'm just saying, I want the best for this game, but I am going to have to show a little bit of anger and aggression towards the developers if they overall, like, yeah, if they want me to say good things, then that's how it's going to be if you giving me a game that halfway don't work. So all I ask for is to have it where there's a proper difficulty settings, not them tuning the AI, because I just feel like, okay, they're going to tune it, and then after I did about 4 or 5 races, then it's just going to get right back to being difficult. So have like a difficulty settings to where I could put these races on easy, and I can have an easy experience, because I don't buy video games to just be out here losing. Don't nobody buy video games to lose unless it's a multiplayer game. If I'm playing single player, fam, there shouldn't be, and that's something where I ain't trying to hear nothing about no skill issue. Like I said, look at all these different racing games I done played. All right, let me just show you guys real quick, okay? Because it's been a lot. All right, I feel like there's one up here. Where's that? Asphalt Legends. I mean, yeah, I guess like a mobile game. Assetto Corsa Competizione. That's one game where I played so much of it that I mastered the whole like steering wheel controller settings. So Autumn Fall, what's that about? I gotta see about that. But anyways, I played a lot of Assetto Corsa. What are some other racing games I played? Burnout Paradise. What are some other ones? I mean, if you want to throw, it ain't really a racing game, but I guess like working on cars and stuff. Car X Drift Racing Online and Street. What are some other racing games? The Crew 1, 2, and Motorfest. Let's see what else. Because I remember people were saying that there's like, oh, you just a Forza fan. No, I'm overall a racing fan. I just want the best for the game. I played all the Dirt games. Dirt 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Dirt Rally 1.0 and 2.0. What else? I mean, Disney Speedstorm, more so Mario Kart. That's when I think of that game. So I guess like, yeah, throwing Mario Kart in the mix too. Done played that. I mean, this game is alright, WRC, but anyways, the F1 series, I done played a lot of the F1 games. What else? What else have they have Farming Simulator? Dang, I could have saved myself the money instead of going out and buying the new one. If I had known that, I'd have just went and played. Man, that's messed up. I ain't went wasting my money on Farming Simulator, and I could have saved my money. But anyways, yeah, done played Forza, even that new rocket racing in Fortnite. But I played all the different, I played Forza Forza Horizon 1 through 5, and all the Forza Motorsport games, even the new one. So yeah, and I mean like all the Forza Motorsports, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the new one. What are some other racing games I played? Gravel, the Grid series. I'm trying to think. I don't think I ever played the very, very first Grid, but I did play like when they remade the series, like they came out, it was like what, 2018, 2019. I did play that one, Grid Legends, Grid Autosports, Grid 2. So there's that. What else? Hot Wheels, I guess if you want to throw that in the mix. Have I played this game? Feel like I played it for a little bit, but not a whole lot. What else? Lego 2K Drive. I guess if you want to throw that into the mix too, I gotta download that game again because I thought that game was pretty solid. But anyways, Midnight Club, literally the game that I had to. No, you know what? Actually, that wasn't the game that very first got. Tokyo Extreme Racer Zero is the game that got me into like racing, like where it has like realistic looking cars and stuff. But yeah, that Midnight Club. What else? These are just the games that got on Xbox. These ain't talking about the games I didn't play throughout my whole life, but the Need for Speed, I didn't played all these Need for Speed games. Need for Speed, I beat Need for Speed Rivals. I didn't played Need for Speed, that the 2015 one. Beat Heat, I think it was a couple of times. Played Hot Pursuit, Payback, Hate Unbound, but I have played it. What else? What are some other games? Onrush, yeah, that game was decent. I did play a little bit of that too. What are some other games? Let me just Project Cars, played a little bit of that. What are some other racing games? I guess if you want to throw motorcycle like racing games in there, I didn't play. Yeah, the Ride, Rims Racing, Riders Republic. That's like more so like stunt stuff. They ain't really. I think they had like some racing stuff in there and things. What else? What are some other racing games? Split Second. Split Second is a game where I'm like, yeah, that game will either make you or break you. Just with you have to have like decent reaction, like speed, playing that game. But yeah, done played Split Second. What else? Stuntman. I mean, it ain't really a racing game, but yeah, I guess the older Test Drive games. Test Drive. I think it was the very first Test Drive and Test Drive Unlimited 2. What else? What are some other racing games? Trackmania, I never really. I think I played a little bit of it, but Trail Out, played that. Trials, played that series. I mean, not really the racing stuff, but I did play a little bit of it. Isle of Man, I did play a little bit of V Rally. What are some other racing games in the mix that I done played? Yeah, I done played. And then just with PlayStation, Gran Turismo. What else? PC, I done played racing games on there too. I done played a lot of different racing games. So when people be trying to tell me, oh, it's a skill issue, fam. I promise you, I don't have no skill issues. Maybe with other games, not with racing games, alright? So, anyways, yeah, I just want the best for Test Drive. They work on it, then yeah, we could go from there. But anyways, with that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys. Stay tuned for the next video. Like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and peace.